Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. Buckle up, get ready for takeoff. Today, we're going to be flying into the territory of Charenton. You go, what is that? That's our destination, Charenton. You're going, what is Charenton? All right, it's a new term that is shared on social media. What Charenton is parents who turn their children into celebrities. Basically, like if a young lady is getting ready to have a baby, right? She's pregnant. Well, she posts that on social media like Facebook, Quora, Instagram, whatever platform she's using. And she starts getting hearts and likes and comments. And she's never had that many hearts and likes before. That's called Charenton. Parents who share their children on social media. Charenton. That's a term. And I now told you what the definition is. So, this is not a new thing. Did you know this was going on long before social media ever existed? Long before the internet existed. This has been happening. It's a phenomenon because it's more obvious on social media. But parents have always shared their children with the public. I'll give you an example. Someone who may have had a childhood and their dad shared his son's success with all the other men in the neighborhood, all the other men in town. My son's on the football team. My son just graduated officer school. My son's a young lieutenant. My son got a trophy for this, a trophy for that. My son did this. My son did that. My son, my son, my son. That's Charenton. A father who's proud of his son and proud of his achievements. Oh, my son, he just got married. My son's having a baby. My son's doing this. My son just got a new house, a new job. My son, my son, my son. Some parents, they do this all the time. They show off their son's achievements or their daughter's achievements. Remember the Brady Bunch? Now that was 50 years ago. Remember the episode where Jan was jealous of Marcia Brady? Because Marcia had all her trophies. And she'd come in the bedroom and she'd run her hands to the trophies. Marcia, Marcia, Marcia! And she just got real jealous of her older sister, having to live up to that. But what's that got to do with Charenton? Well, Mama Brady, Carol, would always be proud of Marcia. Marcia did this. Marcia did that. My daughter Marcia. My daughter Marcia. Marcia, Marcia. Look what my daughter did. Think about that. Even back in the days of the Brady Bunch, Charenton has always been around. The difference is, today, social media makes it more so. A man comes over and he's showing off his son's bedroom. That happened to me a long time ago. I remember going to this guy's house and he was showing off his son's achievements. These are all my son's trophies and awards and his accomplishments. He's Charenton. He's proud of his son. Of course he is. What parent wouldn't be? The whole idea of this phenomenon called Charenton on social media makes it more obvious. But in a sense, this has always happened. We've always had parents who are proud of the child's achievements. They share their children even before social media existed to get attention, to get validation. Is that wrong? Oh, of course not. What parent wouldn't be proud of their children? I'd probably do the same thing. If my son was senator of a certain state, I'd be bragging about that. My son's a U.S. senator. My son's doing that. Even if it's a Democratic senator. He's a senator. Doesn't matter what party. He's a senator. That's my son. Senator of Alaska. What parent wouldn't be proud of their child? Say my son is a senator in Alaska, is a U.S. senator in the state of Alaska. What parent wouldn't be proud of that? Any parent would. They'd brag about it, show it off. Even if there was no such thing as social media, we talk about our son. So, but the difference is today we have social media. They're turning their children into stars, putting them on camera. I go through my Facebook feed. I see this all the time. Parents are always showing off their kids. Look at my kids. Look how adorable they are. I have wonderful sons, wonderful daughters. Parents are always doing this. But that's not wrong. You do the same thing. You think you have the most adorable children on the planet. But the phenomenon exists when I think parents overdo it. To the point in this documentary, I'm not going to play it. I'm just going to go through the comments. But pretty much the premise of this video on YouTube is parents who share their kids on social media. Every facet, everything their kids do. Right down to their baby pictures when they're still in the womb even. I've seen those on Facebook. Yeah. Here's a picture of my baby still in the womb. Oh, my baby's a newborn. Here's me in the hospital giving birth. Hearts likes. People want validation. This is what it's all about. I'm still working on a video about the wealth gap. I'm trying to find a YouTube video that talks about it with good comments in the comments section, because that's what I engage with, is the comments. Still working on that video. But this video is about parenting. I bet you see this on social media every day, on Facebook, or whatever platform it is. It could be Rumblr, Tumblr, Quora, Instagram, you name it. They're making their kids stars. These are parents who go to the extreme. It's one thing showing off your kids in the new school clothes, Halloween costumes. I get that. But we as parents want to, we just want to show off our kids. We're proud of our kids. There's nothing wrong with that. Sharing your kids on social media, I'm all for it. Those people that are all against it, you know what? I'm all for it. Go for it. You want to turn your kids into celebrities? It's just it's a trap. Because you get that validation, you get those hearts and likes coming in, and then you share every facet. Your kid learning how to ride a bicycle, learning how to drive a car, everything your child does, learning how to walk. You're sharing that, all for hearts and likes. No, this is a real thing. I don't know why people are shocked by it. Parents have always done this, long before the internet existed. I'd be at some young lady's house and her mom's come out with a photo album full of baby pictures. You're in a new relationship, right? The first thing mommy wants to do is get out the baby pictures. First thing daddy wants to do is show off their child's trophies and awards and all that stuff. Daddy's about trophies and awards, mommy's about baby pictures. Think about that, folks. This has been going on long before the internet existed. The only difference is with social media, it makes it more available, more obvious. It becomes more, well, now we can share this with 100 people instead of just the people in my neighborhood. It's getting to the point in the video they talked about, it's not just sharing the idea of having a baby. Okay, let's see if we can't I noticed the first girl they picked in this video was very attractive. And I want to thank you for watching and tuning in to the most unprofessional YouTube channel on YouTube, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just a regular guy. And I appreciate you tuning in and having the patience to, while I go through this video, trying to find the spot. Oh.
J'ai eu 160 commentaires. I got 160 comments and 1,598 likes. Normally, it's between 380 and 600. I thought, you could make something out of this. Why not?
Why not, on se lance quoi. Donc faut que je m'arrête là pour pas me prendre la table.
That's just what I was saying. She's pregnant and she's getting more hearts and likes, getting more validation, and it's very addicting. Why not? Why not capitalize on it? Groceries are going up, insurance are going up, your bills are increasing. I need to increase my income. If my baby can make me an income, I can get monetized by sharing my child on social media. Why not? I can put food on the table. I can provide for my kid. I can pay my bills. Why not? Parents have been doing this since before the internet. That's really not, like I said, it's not a new thing. People are shocked this is a new trend. No, it's not. It isn't, if you think about it.
Nanana, là tu vois bien. So then that you want.
Oh, what is she doing? She's dancing. She's.
Ok, allez, on y va.
We're at a beach.
Tous les comptes là que
All those accounts you showed me, where mothers are constantly showing their children,
ton gamin sache.
I'd never do that.
that's not an option.
C'est pas possible.
Non, non, pas du tout.
No, definitely not. It's just, if we have a nice photo, I'd like to be able to use it without stress and without having to ask your permission.
Ils te demander l'autorisation, tu vois.
They're making money doing this. You can't blame them. They gotta pay their bills.
Je veux pas que ça ressemble à.
I don't want it to be like advertising. Do you know what I mean?
J'ai pas envie que mon gamin.
I don't want my child to be used to sell cookies or anything like that.
Yeah, you do.
But if it's something carefully selected
Bien choisi.
and done well,
Et que c'est bien amené.
that could be all right.
Ok, y a pas de souci.
Yeah, he's making money.
Tu vois.
Yes, okay, I agree.
D'accord, mais donc tu vois, ça formule.
But you need to tell me as soon as possible.
Now this is happening all over the world.
Yesterday's
This
appointment,
is
for example, for the organic vegan milk. If you don't want that, I'll have to turn them down immediately. I'm sure they'll want to show me preparing the bottle, but I'm sure they'll also want to show the baby drinking.
Le baby au moins prendre son lait puis son biberon, tu vois, ou avoir un truc comme ça. Je pense que vraiment.
I'll only do things with the baby if they're interesting and don't reveal too much information. I don't want my child in the spotlight, and I won't force him to do things he doesn't want to.
Mais je mettrai jamais une photo qui.
I'd never publish a photo that puts my child at risk. I sincerely hope I manage to keep being careful. That's what scares me.
En toute franchise, j'ai très peur. Je sais qu'à chaque fois vous êtes inquiet quand vous entendez Marianne tousser, mais.
okay. We're gonna go back.
C'est un petit garçon, ma vie. C'est un petit garçon. Oh maman, je suis trop heureuse.
The phenomenon is called sharenting. This combination of sharing and parenting refers to parents who post and blog about their children's entire lives on social media. Some parents even become influencers so they can monetize everyday family life.
Yeah, exactly.
But posting images of children online is not without risk. And oversharing can have serious consequences for their future lives.
You are just innocently, or if you think that you are just innocently sharing your child's life online.
Yeah,
I'm here to tell you that you are wrong.
The problem is there's creeps out there. You don't know.
I don't use my legal name on social media just because I am terrified that people are just going to Google my name one day. Maybe a future employer would look my name up and they would just see everything that my mom had posted on social media.
Yeah. That's the sad part.
Being posted online definitely caused a lot of like mental damage.
Somewhere.
I have very bad anxiety and very bad paranoia.
Li Wayne is 18 months old,
Bonjour.
and her brother, Mylon, is 3.5.
Tu le prends? Des fois, je me rends compte que j'ai oublié de snapper mon fils pendant 2-3 jours.
Sometimes, if I don't show my son Mylon on Snapchat for 2 or 3 days, people ask about him. They want to see the children. They want to see my daughter Luane learning to walk and talk. They keep asking me to share more.
J'ai un peu plus parce que là, en ce moment, je le partage moi.
Now, this is made in Germany, but this is happening all over the world. I'm trying to find a scene where they were talking about every facet of not just a baby shower, but baby this, baby that, baby. I get it. Babies are popular on social media. I totally get it. I totally understand why parents would want to do this. They've been doing this, like I said, since time began, showing off their kids. All parents do that. That's just a natural thing. But it becomes dangerous because you don't know who's out there, who's watching. There are creeps out there. Absolutely. You got to be careful showing your children off on social media. You just don't want to overdo it. And I understand you want to get monetized. I get that. Times are tough. You got to pay your bills. So we're going to probably make this video short. I don't know. Let's look at the comments. The scene I was wanting to find, I couldn't find. I want to apologize for that. I should have made a clip because they said something very specific in this video about parents oversharing and how they share every detail from the baby picture to the baby shower, baby. It becomes a social event. And then there's the FOMO, the fear of missing out. And what are your thoughts on sharenting? That's parents sharing their kids on social media. What are your thoughts? Comment below. Everybody does this. You can go on Facebook. You can see parents showing off their kids. Not just Halloween costumes and new school clothes. Showing off everything their kid does. You see this even on Facebook. I kid you not. My son just won the baseball game. My daughter won the swim meet. My son did this. My daughter did that. You see this on social media all the time. I'm all for it. And if it helps you pay your bills, I'm all for it. I get it. You get monetized, you can pay your bills with it. Sharing pictures on social media is one thing. Making entire videos on YouTube and really turn them into child stars, that's another. That's the extreme. Most just share pictures on Facebook or Quora, whatever platform they use. This person says, influencer parents like these should all be in jail. Sharenting is a form of abuse. It depends. Parents do this, like I said, all the time. If you're a parent, you understand. You get it, don't you? You want to share your kids. You want to take pride in their achievements. My son's a doctor. My son's a U.S. Senator in Alaska. Parents do this all the time. It was unbelievable when the influencer mom Jessica said that if they are bothered by it, they can change their names later. Appalling. Just change your identity later. Just like that, she's living in an alternate reality. Yeah, but I understand why parents do it. If it means making some extra dough, go for it. It'll put food on the table and pay your bills, but be careful. Take precautions. Um, Thank you for producing this. I've been disgusted by all these young kids being treated like, well, I can't pronounce it, impersons for strangers to gawk at and judge. Watching this makes me realize how lucky my daughter is. She's living the childhood I had. No phones or tablets. She spends most of her days drawing, coloring, and loves being outdoors. Good for you. Allow your children to be children. George Carlin made a comment about this, about helicopter parents, parents over parenting, making their kids stars. This is when he was still alive. He died in 2009. Yeah, he made some statement about this, about kids having play dates. They can't even just go outside and play anymore. George Carlin was talking about this. I don't post photos of her on social media, and if I do, her face is not visible. I print all our photos and put them in photo albums or hang them on the walls. Yeah. You go into a person's house, they got photos on the walls, they got photo albums. That's a form of sharing. Every time a guest comes in their home, they're seeing all the photos on the walls. That's a form of sharing. Is that not? The only difference is you're doing it on social media. You could have a house party, a dinner party, and have 100 guests come to your home, and those photos are out on display for all to see. Think about that. Companies are using the parents, and the parents are pimping their kids. The faithful viewers are zombies, and the kids suffer identity crisis. Lord help them all. But this has been going on for centuries. People act like it's new. It's not. It's really not. The last thing I would do is watch anyone's daily life on social media. But people do put their stuff out there. They still do. Not as much as they used to, but people still do it. I know people that put their sons and daughters and grandkids and baby pictures up all the time. I can go through my Facebook right now and show you examples if I wanted to. It wouldn't take long to scroll and find, oh, here's someone showing off her kids. But I don't want to dox anybody, so I'm not going to do that. But you can go through your own Facebook and see it. It's right there. It's right there. I don't get the point at all. I get it. I do get the point. If you're a parent, you get the point. And seeing all these parents expose their children in this way is beyond disturbing. Well, but they've always done this. This ain't new, folks. When narcissism is normalized, yeah. The desperation for attention of some parents is just disgusting. Or are you jealous that they're getting attention and you're not? You accuse them of being desperate for attention. Maybe you're the one who's desperate for attention. I'm just saying. I'm just putting that out there. Maybe you're the one who's desperate. Children aren't show ponies. Yes, they are. They've been that way forever. Whether you're showing off when you visit someone's home, they're showing off their trophies, or every time they go to church or go into town, they're always bragging on their kids. My kids did this. My kids did that. My kid's the quarterback of the football team. That's a form of sharing. Think about it. You hear this all the time. You see it. You see kids' graduation photos every time they make some kind of achievement. Yeah, baby pictures are popular on social media. People are always posting baby pictures. Children aren't show ponies. Yes, they are. Parents do this all the time. When you become a parent, your children become show ponies. I was a teenager when toddlers and tiaras popular on TV. I thought that was bad. This is a whole new level of messed up. No, it's not messed up. See, this person is just jealous that someone else is getting the attention and they're not. That's what this is about. This is perfectly normal to show off your kids. Now, some people will get offended by what I'm saying, but if you think about it logically and rationally, I'm just saying showing off your kids in a normal sense. Their graduation. They just got married. They're having a baby. People post this on social media all the time. I'm having a birthday. Happy birthday. It's our wedding anniversary. That's just what life is. We're competing for eyeballs, and that's what this is all about. And if they happen to make a little bit of money doing it, as long as they don't overdo it, there is the extreme of putting this on YouTube, putting your daily lives out there every day on YouTube. I think some things should stay private. Showing off your graduation photos, that's great. Your kid new school clothes, your Halloween costumes, that's great. But showing off their daily lives on a personal level, some things I think should stay private. Really. I think it should be private. Truly unbelievable to me. I had no clue so many parents did this. All the time. All the time. What do you mean you had no clue? This has been going on for decades, for centuries. What a weird way to raise a child. Glad the internet wasn't around when I was a kid. Really sad. No, it wasn't around, but it was being done. It's a popularity contest. When has it not been a popularity contest? Think about it, folks. It's always been done. Dads show off the trophies. Moms show off the baby pictures. All the time. Especially when you're in a new relationship. This happens a lot. This has always been going on. So proud I went against social norms and have never been posted. I never even posted a birth announcement. Well, that's your decision to make. Picture of my daughter, her privacy and identity is hers to share when she wants to do that and if she wants to. Okay, some parents don't post, but a lot of parents do. That's a personal decision. You know, some parents don't post their birth announcements. They don't put their baby pictures up there. I get it. That's your decision to make. I'm not against that. Hey, go for it. You don't want to post, you want to stay private? Absolutely. I understand that part too. I'm not posting baby pictures on there. I don't want people knowing every facet of my children's lives. Yeah, so my kids graduated. So what? They don't have to know every detail. Oh my God. Just to get hearts, likes, and get attention. I get it. I get why people want to keep their sons and daughters protected and keep their lives private. I totally get it. I totally understand it. But I also understand the other perception. Because it's just a natural thing to show off your kids. So I understand both sides of the argument. I really do. Comment below. What do you see? What do you think? Are you on the side of I'm never going to post a baby picture. I'm never going to post pictures of my kids on social media ever. Not even a graduation picture. Or are you on the side of, okay, I'm not going to post everything about my kids. I don't want people, that's their private lives. But a graduation picture, what's wrong with that? A wedding photo, what's wrong with that? If you keep it like graduation, wedding, your son scoring the touchdown, you know what I'm saying. Big stuff, important stuff. You're not posting your kids daily, you're just posting big stuff. He just won this award. He just got married. He graduated from college, graduated from high school, graduated from the military. He won some big award. I get that. I get it. I understand. So, because that's the section I'm in. That's the part that I agree with. I'm in that group. I would post the important stuff. The day-to-day stuff, that's private. I'm not going to post that. So but I understand why people do post that, because they make money. They're monetized. They get corporate sponsors. They got to pay their bills. I get it. I understand that where they're coming from too. I'm just saying I understand. It's a form of child abuse and it should be punished accordingly. It depends if they overdo it. Like I was talking about. Extreme. There's the healthy part. You're just posting graduation photos, wedding photos. That's the normal part. Then there's the other extreme where they don't post anything. There's the other extreme, they post everything. I'm the guy in the middle. This person says, I could never imagine serving my children up on a silver platter like this to predators. You got a good point. There are predators out there. You got to protect your kids. That's why I'm kind of in the middle. Stick to graduation photos and wedding photos. And, major events. That's it. Major events. Not everyday things. Here's my kid at Pizza Hut. Who cares? Now, if they're graduating, they're getting married, they have a life achievement, some kind of award or trophy, I get it. I understand. I'm in that group. But you got to protect your child's part. There are predators out there. But the predators are like less than 1% of the population. 99% of humans are harmless. But you can't live in fear either. It's no way to live. I don't understand any adults who watch and follow children they don't know online. Well, it's not like I have a choice when I scroll down through social media. I scroll. People post it. I know friends who post their sons and daughters all the time. I don't think anything about it. Well, reflect. Okay, this person says the fact that these parents think the only concern is safety, security, reflects their level of greed, narcissism, and cluelessness. These children have been stripped of their individual privacy. Well, I don't know. Yeah, they have in a way. Filming them every day on YouTube is wrong. That's extreme. I'm not in that group. But I understand why they do it. They got to put food on the table. I get it. They got to pay their bills. Insurance is up. Rent is up. Mortgages are sky high. Groceries are expensive. I get it. It says it reflects the level of greed, narcissism, and cluelessness. These children have been stripped of their individual privacy, autonomy, and dignity. Social media platforms must do more to stop this barbaric and abusive parenting phenomenon. Then there won't be any social media. Because that's what social media is for. Parents showing off their kids. This is what social... If you take that away... So they're not going to do that. Because that's... Where do you draw the line? Is it parenting? Because your kid graduated from school, your kid's getting married, graduating from the military, become an officer. My kid just got like me, I was in the Cub Scouts. Is that parenting to say, hey, my son just got his new wolf badge today, got his new bear badge. My son won his wood car derby. My son just became a Weeblo. What's wrong with that? What's wrong? We kids, to the other extreme, do this to our parents. It's called parent sharing. It's parenting in reverse. What we do is we share our dad's achievements. Ever grew up hearing kids talk about their dads? My dad can beat up your dad. That's similar. Kids do it because the parents do it. Parents are showing off their kids' achievements. Kids are showing off their parents' achievements. My dad's the mayor of the town. My dad's the sheriff. My dad can beat up your dad. My mom knew Brad Pitt. I'm just saying, kids do this too. They brag about their parents. Yeah, this is just life, people. You just got to be careful with what you do. My wife and I started our YouTube channel when she was still alive, back in 2008, 2009, and we discovered real quickly we had to take security precautions because we received death threats. No, we really did. We had to go to the FBI. I kid you not. I mean, we barely... Our first YouTube video, we got a death threat. And it's still on YouTube, by the way. Our first YouTube video is still there. You can go back and search oldest video. It's still up. Yeah. I don't know if those comments are still in there. Or the FBI deleted them. I haven't gone back and looked it up. But we're pretty much done with this video. Let me go back. I'm going to view my channel here for a second. That's my wife's memorial playing. Videos. Let's go to videos. Oldest. Let's go to oldest. There it is. Our first YouTube video. Let's see. 16 years ago. 16 years ago. Wow. Now you're recording. Speak up.
Gonna get her new outfits over the internet.
That's my late wife.
There'll be more her size.
0 comments. I guess the FBI took it down. So there was comments on there. There was a comment that was very negative and very threatening. And it's gone. The FBI, I guess, went in and shut it down. But we haven't had a problem since then.
Except I love you.
You love me? Why?
Because you love me and you're the guy I've always wanted.
Why don't you talk about the first time we met?
Okay. Well, the first time we met, you were working at Bamboo Inn, and one night
Okay, that's as much as I want to see that video. It's too emotional, and I miss her every day. But the point of this video is called Sharenting, and like I said, this has been going on forever. So comment below, what is your take on parents who make their kids celebrity? It's called sharenting. That is what they call it. And what's your take? Are you a middle person like me who only share graduation and wedding photos, important life events, and that's it? That's the extent of it? Or are you one of the other two extremes? I'm the middle guy, you know. So there's the extreme of not posting anything about your kids, not even graduation photos. I mean nothing. I mean, that's the other extreme. And the other extreme is posting everything and anything. So which are you? Or are you the middle ground? I'm the middle ground. I'm the guy who says, okay, wedding photo, graduation, winning an important award, some life achievement, you know what I'm saying. Right, I get it. So, again, what's your take? What's your take on sharenting? Comment below. Like, comment, share. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the routine. Again, I'm tired of apologizing for my mental disability because I stutter, and but it doesn't stop me from making videos. It doesn't stop me at all. I go forward no matter what. People think it's the most unprofessional channel out there. Right. I want to thank you for tuning into the most unprofessional channel on YouTube platform or any platform. It's the most unscripted. There's no teleprompter. The only script I have at best is reading people's comments that people are leaving. I want to do a video on wealth gap. I'm still trying to find, because I respond to comments that people leave, because I want to hear people's stories. Wealth gap, wealth inequality. So I'll be looking for that. Tried to find it on Reddit, but I got to keep it simple, keep it simple, keep it simple. So when I read comments on wealth inequality, I want everyone to understand. I kind of did that in one video I just felt shot today about families living paycheck to paycheck, and people were commenting, and I'm going, yeah, these are comments that everybody can understand and relate to. So, again, I want to thank you for watching. You know the routine. I really got to let you go. Some of my videos are going into the 40 minutes because we're responding to comments. And people do TikTok reactions. I do comment reactions. That's me. Comment reactions. I react to people's comments. That's pretty much what I do. So I got to have original content. So I read other people's comments and I respond to the comments and react to that. While other YouTubers are doing TikTok reactions, I do comment reactions. Because the comments are thought out. People, maybe they're not so extreme. Because I noticed that TikTok reactions, I noticed that a lot of these TikTokers that they are reacting to, all the women are very attractive and probably using a lot of filters. Ever notice that? Next time you watch the people doing TikTok reactions, notice how attractive the women are in the TikTok videos. Pay attention to that. That might be important. I'm just saying. It just might be important. This is my third video. It's time to start making podcast. It's my day off, and I got all day to make videos. And one video I tried to make, I just couldn't find enough info on it, or enough comments on the topic that are relatable. Relatable comments. I might post something on Facebook. I haven't been on Facebook since last month. It's been almost 2 weeks since I've been on Facebook. But nobody reads my posts. That's why I quit. I quit Facebook. Yeah, I want to thank everybody for watching. It's time to let everybody go. I gotta go. I really gotta go. Otherwise, I will ramble on, and it's not fair to all of you. I'm just being myself. I'm trying to be totally natural. But I gotta go. Bye-bye.